Welcome family, friends, and distinguished guests to the 2024 Lindsay Thurber graduation ceremony. I am Briandris.
And I am Ifeanyi Duba.
And we will be your MCs for this ceremony.
Before we begin our ceremony, we would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 7 land, the traditional territory of the Blackfoot, Tsuut'ina, and Stoney Nakoda peoples, and that the central Alberta region we serve falls under Treaty 6, traditional Métis, Cree, and Saulteaux territory. We honor the First Peoples who have lived here since time immemorial, and we give thanks for the land where RDP sits. This is where we will strive to honor and transform our relationships with one another.
As you may have noticed, we have photographers around the room who are working to capture our ceremony today. Please turn your cell phones and electronic devices to off or silent for today's ceremony.
We would now like to ask everyone able to please rise, remove your hats, and join Alexis Moorside in singing for our national anthem. Graduation caps are not required to be removed.
Where's the flag?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Today is the day that we have been thinking about for 12 years, and we would like to thank each and every audience member for attending today's ceremony, as today is a very important milestone as we move on to the next stage in our lives.
At this time, we would like to welcome our honored guests. Please stand and give a wave once your name has been called so that you can be recognized for your contribution towards our school. Audience, we ask that you hold your applause until we have introduced all of our guests.
From the Board of Trustees, Chair Nicole Buchanan, Trustee Matt Gould, Trustee Bev Manning, Trustee Angela Summers. Members of the board not in attendance and saying their regrets. Vice Chair Diane McCullen, Trustee Jim Waters, Trustee Kathy Peacock.
From our senior administration, Superintendent of Schools Chad Erickson, Deputy Superintendent Dan Lower, Associate Superintendent Technology and Information Services Ron Eberts, Associate Superintendent Student Services Nicola Golby, Secretary Treasurer Colin Kearney. Members of the senior administration not in attendance and sending their regrets, Associate Superintendent Human Resources Corrine Thorsteinson.
Lindsay Thurber Administration, Vice Principal Sheila Sillery, Vice Principal Kirsten DeZutter, Vice Principal Mike McCorkindale, Vice Principal Jamie Rolesic, and Principal Chris Good.
And dignitary guests, Elder Teresa Corky Jonathan.
I would now like to call upon Bev Manning to present a special message to this year's graduating class on behalf of Red Deer Public School Board of Trustees.
Thank you for that introduction. Good morning, graduating class of 2024. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we offer our congratulations on this momentous occasion. I would like to acknowledge, firstly, our hardworking staff and the amazing community of parents, family, and friends who have supported these graduates along their journey. Thank you for your dedication to these students. Today is a day for celebration. Red Deer Public Schools is a school division rich in history. It was founded in 1887 by a strong group of individuals who believed in public education as being the heart of a caring and thriving democratic society. Part of this legacy and tradition is carried out through the amazing work done at École Secondaire Lindsay Thurber Comprehensive High School. The word legacy means the passing on of something. That something can be something tangible, or it can be something intangible, such as a value, a faith, or a philosophy. Red Deer Public Schools has identified 6 values for life and learning. They are: be respectful, treat others the way you would want to be treated. Be curious and eager to learn more, explore the possibilities. Be a responsible person, always be accountable for your actions. Be collaborative, learn from others, learn to work well together and create new friendships. Be resilient, bounce back from adversity, disappointments, and challenges. Life certainly can be tough, but so are you. And work at being healthy. Find a good balance in life. Take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. It is our hope that you will carry these values with you throughout the rest of your lives and pass them along to the next generation as part of your legacy. And further, as you are off to explore, I would just like to leave you with 3 small pieces of wisdom. Remember, you were born with a purpose. Your life has meaning, and you are incredibly valuable, not just to yourself, but also to those who love you and to the world. You offer something that no one else has. You are cherished, and you are loved. Secondly, always work hard. It was hard work that got you here today. Face the challenges that are presented to you with fierce determination. Many of life's problems can be solved with hard work, tenacity, and resiliency. Don't ever, ever give up. And finally, always remember to think for yourself. We live in a world of information overload. It's coming at you from every angle. Take the time to read and continue learning about the world and its many complex issues. Look for evidence that supports common sense, honesty, integrity, and what you know to be true. That evidence will lead you to making good judgments in the future. We are very proud of you, class of 2024. We are a better school division for having had you with us for these many years. May your futures be richly, richly blessed. On behalf of the board, congratulations.
Thank you, Bev Manning, for your inspiring message.
We would now like to invite Mr. Chris Good, LTCHS Principal, to make an address to the graduates.
Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here today celebrating the remarkable École Lindsay Thurber High School class of 2024. This morning is our chance to celebrate this group of students who have spent 4 years working hard and making our school a better place to be. Looking out at all of you, I am filled with respect and admiration. Each one of you has shown great achievement, courage, and honor, values that will no doubt prepare you for the future. As I look out at our graduates in their caps and gowns, it is hard to believe that 4 years have passed since you walked into our school in grade 9. Your journey at Lindsay Thurber has been marked by change and growth. You embarked on this high school adventure during a time of unprecedented challenges. The year 2020 was marked by fear and uncertainty due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Your high school journey began unlike any other. Masks, social distancing, remote learning replaced the usual bustling hallways and crowded classrooms. Sporting events were called off, dances postponed, and in-person events shifted online. Yet in the face of these obstacles, you embraced change and flourished. You discovered new ways to connect, learn, and support one another, showcasing your ability to overcome adversity and achieve great things. These experiences have molded you in ways unique to your graduating class. You have learned the values of empathy, the significance of resilience, and above all else, the strength of community. Through it all, you have emerged stronger, more compassionate, more adaptable, and more equipped to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. One of the ways I have described this year's grad class over the last few months is that you always showed up, and you always showed up together. Our grad events have had great numbers of you attending. You have been a big presence at school events. You have supported teams, clubs, and performances, and you have been great student leaders and role models for younger students in our school. This year's grad class have spent the last 4 years making our school a better place for teachers and other students, and for that I want to thank you. Graduates, as we celebrate your accomplishment today, it is important to remember that none of this would have been possible without the support of the many people who have helped you along this journey. Take a moment to think and appreciate those around you. Your parents, guardians, and family members who have been your pillars of support, showering you with love, encouragement, and sacrifices. They believed in you when doubt may have crept in. Today and in the coming weeks, take some time to thank the people who have done so much to help you. Also, take some time to appreciate the dedicated teachers and school staff who have not only educated you, but imparted life lessons. They adapted to new teaching methods, found innovative solutions to unprecedented challenges, and remain committed to your success. Their passion for education and investment in your growth have made an indelible impact on your lives. Earlier this week, I had the chance to take some of you on a visit to your elementary schools. I saw the pride your elementary teachers had in seeing you in your cap and gowns. And today, I'm seeing the pride of your high school teachers in the growth that you have shown, and also seeing how prepared you are for your future adventures. Graduates, as you step into the next phase of your journey, I want to leave you with a quote from Albert Einstein. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. You possess the power to gain knowledge and embrace growth, and leave a lasting impact on the world. As you move on to the next phase of your journey, whether it involves further education, entering the workforce, or embarking on a great adventure, remember to carry with you the lessons learned, not only at Lindsay Thurber, but at all of the Red Deer Public Schools you attended. Treasure the friendships you made, the learning, and the person you have become. Continue to treat others with respect and empathy, to exhibit courage, to achieve, and to honor the legacy you have created. Congratulations, Lindsay Thurber, class of 2024. I can't wait to hear about the great things you will accomplish in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Good. Those wise words will serve us well in the future. It will give us a shove in the right direction, just like how you got shoved off that train platform.
We would like to thank all the teachers who have guided us through our high school experience. We would also like to shout out the office staff for keeping the school running smoothly.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce a teacher whose personality, wisdom, and unwavering support has left a distinct mark on our lives. Throughout our time at Lindsay Thurber, this exceptional educator has inspired us, challenged us, and believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. This teacher is more than just an instructor. They are a mentor, a confidant, and a beacon of light in the often tumultuous sea of academia. Their unwavering belief in the potential of every student, their tireless efforts to foster a love of learning, and their boundless enthusiasm for their subject matter has ignited a passion within each of us that will continue to burn bright long after we leave these halls. We would now like to invite Alex Stonelake to the stage to impart some wisdom on behalf of the teachers.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mr. Stonelake. That is like a stone and a lake. And I feel very honored to be here before you to speak today. I'd like to start with a story from an author, David Foster Wallace. And in this story, there are these two young fish swimming about, as fish are wont to do. And they come across an older fish. And this older fish looks at them and says, "Morning, boys. How's the water?" Well, the two young fish continue swimming along. And they, at a certain point, look at one another, and the young fish raises a fishy eyebrow, and he looks at his fishy friend and says, "What the heck is water? And I don't know what water is. And I don't know what this life stuff around us is, and I don't know what it means. But I do have some parting words of wisdom for you as you embark on your journeys to explore that out and find that out for yourselves. I'd like us to imagine life as a mountain, a kind of mega mountain. And Lindsay Thurber is a chairlift, a way up this mountain. For the last 4 years, you've all gone to the same building together. Whether you were hanging out in the Learning Commons, or underneath your group's stairwell, or at your group's table, or in the drama room, whether you went out in a big group, or in a triad, or in a pair, or whether you bounced around groups, at this moment, right now, we are all at the top together. And what I want you to know now is a message from me that we're at the top. I want you to enjoy the ride. Now, many of you might not know what you're going to do next year. You may have to take some time to explore it for yourselves, like skiing off into the trees and making your own trail. And some of you already know what you're going to do. You have everything planned out before you. And if that's the case for you, let me just start this one more time. Okay. I know that many of you don't know what you're going to do next year. Fair enough. Some of you may not be thinking past lunch. And you may need to take time to explore the world, like skiing off into the trees and making your own trail. And if that's the case for you, I hope you enjoy the ride. And some of you I know have your future planned out and are ready to start blazing down the trail right away. And if that's the case for you, I hope you enjoy the ride. Maybe take a break, give your mom a call. Don't just text her, push the FaceTime button, and enjoy the ride. And there may be times in life when you get knocked off course, when you get into a speed wobble and your skis go blowing off and your poles get flown in the air, and you tumble down and you land butt aloft 2 feet in front of your crush. And there's people on the ski lift above you. They're pointing at you, they're laughing, they're jeering. Hey, enjoy the ride. Now, I know that it's not always that easy to just enjoy the ride. I know that life can be difficult. And my advice to you is that when life gets that way, I think we need to extend the metaphor. Because life is not just that mega mountain. There is, in fact, a second mountain. And that mountain is inside of you. Because everything you've been through in your entire high school life has fallen like a bit of snow and landed inside of you. Whether it's a lesson you learned in class, whether it's a memory with your friends of assassinating somebody with a water gun, whether it is an inside joke, all of that has fallen and landed inside of you. And when life is difficult and you look inside of yourself, I want you to know that your mountain is not smaller or uglier or more beautiful than anyone else's. And you can't bulldoze it down and put up a chalet. It's you. And when you look inside of yourself, my advice to you is to remember that you are the one that gets to choose what you pay attention to. And that you are the one that gets to choose the meaning that you construct from your experiences. And that when you look inside of yourself, you'll find that reality is not just what's on the outside. It is not just this mega mountain. Reality is a relationship. And if you believe in that, and you remember that, I think that you'll find that everything you need to enjoy the ride, it's already there inside of you. And I think the closest thing approaching an answer to the question, what the heck is water? Is just that. It's that life is going to be what you make it to be, and life is going to mean what you decide it will mean. And I think if you remember that, I think it'll help you to enjoy the ride. And now we get to the end of our speech, back to the top of the mega mountain. And I know that I'm not there with you now, and I can probably not appreciate how scary it must be for many of you. I'm a little bit further down, not halfway. I'm a little bit further down. But I know that I'm not the only one here who's jealous of the opportunity and the potential you all have and how much life you have left to live on this mountain. And what I want you all to know is that everything is before you like a fresh coat of snow. There's not a track in sight, and you can go anywhere you want, and you can be anything you want. Like a great blank canvas for you to draw on. And when you're doing that, I hope that you enjoy the ride. Congratulations, Lindsay Thurber's class of 2024.
Thank you, Alex Stonelake. It has been quite the task to put up with us.
I would now like to welcome to the stage Elder Corky. Corky is a well-respected elder and community member in Red Deer. She has worked with many of the students who are graduating today at the various schools they have attended. Corky helped begin the first traditional plant garden at Eastview School. She has shared her talents at other schools. She has shared her talents as a children's book author at Normando, Central Middle School, Oriole Park, as well as other schools. The students know her and love her, as do we. We are honored to have Corky with us today to share some thoughtful words for the graduating students.
With respect and with love, on this celebratory day, I am honored on behalf of the graduating class of 2024 and the staff of Lindsay Thurber High School to to offer this tobacco in exchange for your wisdom, your teachings, your stories, and your heart.
Thanks. I'll try my best. Thank you. Wow, Gail. Nancy, how are you? Mio Kisagao. Today is a good day. I'm looking out at all of you and I'm just going, oh my gosh, look at all these little people in red. I just want to hug each and every one of them. So what I'm going to talk about, I think someone got a hold of my notes because they all covered it already. Even Mr. Stone stole my fish story. So I'm going to wiggle along though and try my very, very best because I really, really believe in what is happening today. And I really, really believe in you. I really, really believe in your parents or your support group that got you here. And I'm going to try my best. So what a day. You made it. This is your last formal, maybe a few days more here or there, of your education, your years of schooling. When I was young, I was going, this day is never going to come. But here it is. Now, if I remember clearly about being a grad, and I don't, some of you are feeling, thank the gods above, finally. Some of you are going, yes, hey, it's time to party. Some of you are going, what's next? Some of you are saying to yourself, they said I need to have a plan. I have no plan. They said I should know by now what I want to be, what I want to do, what I want to pursue. I have absolutely no idea. Do not worry. Believe me when I say these feelings are absolutely normal. You don't have to know right this minute. You'll figure it out. And if you have a hard time figuring it out, talk it out. Get input. Communicate. Us old people can't read your minds, you know. It's one thing I always tell my son. I can't read your mind, but yet he thinks I can. Now, as I remember as a parent, and this I do, days like these in your child's journey can be a flood of emotions. There's that first word you spoke, that first time you took a step, that first day of school, culminating in the last now. Those are all big events to a parent, and I can't even begin to delve why. All right? And today, parents, you might be getting a little case of the feels too. I know I did. Maybe some of you are thinking, yes, thanks the gods, finally. Some of you might be saying, yes, it's time to party. And some of you might be feeling, what's next? What's next for my kid? And then maybe some of you are the parents that are going, oh, that kid's bedroom's going to make one heck of a great sewing area, office, wine cellar, yoga room, who knows, it's up to you now. And then there's some of you that are going, I can't believe my kid is wearing flip-flops and shorts under their grad gown. So, all you grads with bright, shiny faces in front of me, and even the ones who are yawning, go easy on your parentals today, all right? Honor, because this is the day, this is one of the events. This is one of the life events. I see you yawning. Honor your journey and how you got here. Thank a teacher, shake their hand, give them a hug, whatever. Thank your friends, thank your family, thank your ancestors. Okay? I want you to always honor your heritage, whatever that may be. I know I do mine. The ones that came before you may have lived a difficult life to be here for you to be here today on this day of days. And last but not least, because I am seeing a few more yawns, please remember, if you play too much beer pong at Safegrad or pub crawl or whatever you're doing, don't be afraid to call the parentals to pick you up. I'm pretty sure they'll be there for you just as they've been up to this point. Okay? Please remember, because it took me a long time to get this. Everything you need to achieve greatness in your terms is already nestled deep inside of you. It's there. If you don't know it now, you will. It was said before. Might take you some time, you might make a few mistakes, learn a few really frickin' hard lessons, but it is there. This is true, believe it. I say this because I've learned it as a grad and as a parent. Now I want you to revel. I want you to revel in what you've accomplished. Celebrate. It's huge. Or sleep. It's up to you now. Whatever, but revel in what you have accomplished because you did it. Find your greatness. Love to all. Hey, hey, all my relations. You can clap now.
Thank you so much for your powerful words.
Before we move on, I gotta say it's pretty hot in here. There must be at least 200 degrees in here.
Thank you! Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty and fellow graduates, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the individual who has exemplified academic excellence, leadership, and dedication throughout our journey at Lindsay Thurber Comprehensive High School. This remarkable individual has not only achieved the highest academic standing in our class, but has also inspired us all with their unwavering commitment to excellence. Their passion for learning, tireless work ethic, and extraordinary achievements has earned them the prestigious title of Valedictorian. Please join me in welcoming and congratulating Amanda Beasley, our valedictorian for the graduating class of 2024.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to Lindsay Thurber's graduation ceremony to celebrate the class of 2024. I would like to thank everyone who is in attendance for being here today, including Red Deer Public School Board of Trustees, Thurber senior administrators and staff, graduates, and of course, friends and families. My name is Amanda Beasley, and I am incredibly honored to be representing Lindsay Thurber's class of 2024 graduates as this year's valedictorian. On behalf of us all, we sincerely thank all of you who have helped us achieve this great milestone in our lives. Teachers and educational assistants, coaches, parents, siblings, friends, we wouldn't be able to stand here today without your guidance, encouragement, and support in difficult times. As you have borne witness to our journey through these formative years, I hope that you can say you are as proud of us as we are of ourselves for taking on and completing this challenge. Thank you for your persistent support during our transition into adulthood, and I hope that we can continue to make you proud as we start to explore life beyond these high school walls. But before we move forward, I believe that it is necessary to take a look back upon these last 4 years at Lindsay Thurber. We started grade 9 in the fall of 2020, the year that COVID had taken over the world. And because of that, we had a rather unique start to our high school careers. With no grade 9 orientation, our first couple weeks were spent trying to figure out where everything was while attempting to seem to the older students like we knew what we were doing. We did not. On top of that, getting put into online schooling for weeks at a time due to quarantine restrictions made it difficult to stay engaged with our coursework or form new connections with teachers or classmates. However, despite this adversity, the class of 2024 pushed forward and made our high school adventure one to remember. From school events like diversity or pep rallies to extracurriculars like sports and the fine arts, and even through learning in the myriad of classes we had access to here at Thurber, we have spent a significant amount of time exploring our interests and developing our identities. Still, we have not reached this point alone. Though we all have unique stories to tell about our high school odysseys, it remains true that the camaraderie and collective experiences that we have shared have helped shape us into the people that we are now. Graduates of 2024, we navigated high school together, and it is together that we now stand here today to acknowledge each other's hard work. This is a momentous occasion, which we have been building up to with anticipation or dread, or a sickening mixture of both, but now it's here. It only happens once, and there's no going back. I want everyone to make the most out of this day, to wring every little bit of emotion from it that you can. I want you to celebrate joyously, snap lots of pictures, and cry ugly tears. I want you to take a moment and acknowledge what it means to you to have gotten this far, and know that I'm proud of each and every one of you. Now, I know we have all worked so hard to get here, staying up late, doing homework, juggling said homework with after-school jobs or extracurriculars, or somehow surviving the weeks when it seemed that every teacher decided that that specifically was the time to give mountains of assignments. But our work is not done yet. Our lives are just getting started, and in order to be successful, in order to have the jubilant and fulfilling future that we all want, we must work. Work on relationships with friends or families, work on our careers, work on carving out time in our undoubtedly busy lives for pursuing hobbies that we enjoy. Our quests will require effort, but that is no matter. I know that everyone here, though the road may be windy and the voyage may prove long, that everyone has the capacity to achieve their dreams if only they choose to pursue them. So, going forward into this wide world of the unknown, we need to prepare ourselves to work to achieve our goals, and also get used to the idea that being uncomfortable is often necessary to overcome obstacles in times of great change. These next few years of being newly christened adults are going to come with a lot of uncomfortable or uncertain times. I guarantee that there are going to be plenty of situations when we will not have the faintest clue of what we're supposed to do. It will be tough, it will be scary, it will be nerve-wracking. Nevertheless, do not let your fear of uncharted territory prevent you from working hard to fulfill your aspirations. We got through these past 4 years by working even when we didn't want to, even when it was difficult or inconvenient, and in that, we learned valuable skills like critical thinking, collaboration, and especially resilience. The determination to push through challenging moments which we cultivated over high school careers will only serve us well in the future. Finally, for anyone who is tasked with reading The Great Gatsby for English class, we know that as Nick crosses the Queensboro Bridge into New York City, Fitzgerald writes, "Anything can happen now that we've slid over this bridge. Anything at all." Graduation is our Queensboro Bridge. Once we walk out of here today, anything can happen. It is our world to explore. I encourage you, grads, to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way, and remind you to not be afraid to lean on others in times of adversity. Congratulations, class of 2024, and good luck. You got this.
Thank you, Amanda Beasley. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, which we are sure will be amazing.
A big thank you again to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting our graduating class. As we prepare for the walk across the stage, we ask that you be patient with us as we set up and prepare for this special moment. Thank you. Why don't you come inside?
Madison Adams. Dara Ajitahun. Dara says, "To all those who made my high school journey worthwhile, thank you." Zikra Akbari. Yasin Ali Yasin. Ada Alizada. Caitlin Allen. Caitlin says, "Thank you to my parents for pushing me to be the best version of myself and to never giving up on me. I couldn't have gotten to where I am today without their support. I love you guys." Adrian Aldana. Adrian wants to thank his 3 best friends for helping him reach this point in his life, as he could not have done it without any of them. Fatuma Alobid. Tyson Anderson. Tyson thanks his teachers and everyone who has helped him the past 4 years. Next year, he plans on taking a year off of school and pursuing junior hockey in BC. Brianne Anderson. Bridget Anderson. Bree Andrus. Bree would like to thank Madame Moore for always motivating her to be her best self. Dawson Andrus. Dawson is planning to take a year off and then pursue a career as a heavy-duty mechanic or millwright. Ify Anyaduba. Ify plans on going to Western University to do a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and then apply to med school. She would like to thank all the teachers who helped her through her high school journey. Phoebe Appiate. James Arthur. Next year, sporty James plans to take a gap year where he will snowboard in the Austrian Alps while attending Bible school. When he comes back to Canada, he hopes to be a lifty snowboard instructor at Lake Louise. Jamin Ball. Jamin plans on attending the University of Alberta in the fall. Amanda Beasley. Leighton Berger. Leighton gives a huge thank you to all his teachers who supported him these past few years. He also wants to thank all the coaches who have mentored and worked with him on various teams. Emma Bertho. Emma would like to thank both Donna Lee and Ms. Stober for their patience and guidance through these 4 years. Alexandre Best. Alexandre would like to thank her teachers, friends, and family for all the support and amazing experiences they've given her throughout these last 4 years. They were truly memorable, and she feels blessed to have gone through these years with them. Hayden Bettinson. Hayden plans to attend the University of Alberta in the fall to study biochemistry. Kessler Bettinson. Kessler would like to thank his parents for helping him throughout his high school journey. In the future, he plans to keep playing hockey and become a firefighter. Ire Mignan. Ire would like to express heartfelt gratitude to her friends, family, and to all teachers for helping and encouraging her over the years at Lindsay Thurber. Logan Bissell. Logan would like to thank her family and her teachers for their endless support. Alice Benaldi. Alice would like to thank her parents who allowed her to have this experience, her host family that has always been with her, and all the wonderful people she has met and who have helped her make this year unforgettable. Jaden Bork. Jaden says, thank you to everyone who supported me and helped me along the way. Sage Bork. Sage will be starting a new chapter at the University of Lethbridge. Emiko Boys. Emiko will be pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology at University of Calgary next year. Alexander Brando. Alex would like to thank all of his friends and teachers for a good 4 years. Andrea Braban. Andrea will be attending University of Alberta Augustana in the fall to play volleyball and wants to thank her parents for everything they've done to make it a possibility. Jared Bunny. In the future, Jared plans to be sleeping standing up in the metro in Paris. Jessica Bunny. Jessica will be going to NAIT next year for architectural technology. Grace Campbell. Grace would like to thank her parents for all they have done for her and for pushing her to reach her fullest potential, even when she had her doubts. Sophia Carassa Hart. Sophia would like to thank her friends and family. Their love and support have been unwavering, and she feels so lucky to have them all by her side. Chelsea Cartier. Alexandra Kavik. Olivia Shaban. Olivia thanks her parents and teachers for helping her get through 4 years of high school. She's looking forward to the next opportunities in life. Allison Chintia. Allison plans to attend the University of Calgary in the fall. Aiden Cook. Maria Contreras. Maria will be taking journalism at the University of Calgary. Alex Colton. Alex is planning on pursuing technical theater in the future. Fleur Kromhecki. Fleur would like to thank her parents and the Exchange Students Organization. She plans on going back to Belgium where she will study event and project management. Summerlyn Sear. Summerlyn plans to move to Vancouver Island and attend UVic. Even though it will be expensive, she would rather be broke by the ocean than broke in the snow. Heiza Dekayanen. Heiza says thank you to all her friends and family who are always there to support her. Declan Dar. Declan says, thank you to my parents who pushed me to better myself and focus on school more, and also another thanks to my teachers who helped me understand and lead me to this stage. Emma DeBrew. Emma says, thank you to everyone who contributed to my exchange year, my teachers, my friends, and my host family. I'm very grateful for what I've experienced so far. Next year, she will be going back to Belgium to study law at UCL. Madison DeRuick. Madison would like to thank all the teachers she has had. Thank you for making high school fun. Taylor Deshane. Taylor would like to thank Daniel Grenier for helping her achieve her goals to be able to study for a bachelor's of physiotherapy next year in London, England. She will be attending the University of Hertfordshire. Ava DeVoe. Maddie Donahue. Madison is taking the next year to focus on competitive ice dance before pursuing a career in medicine. Avery Douglas. Avery would like to thank all the teachers who have helped her get to where she is today. Ainsley Dow. Ainsley would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers. She could not have done this without them. Una Dumas. JJ Elliott. Sarah Beth Ellis. Sarah Beth plans to attend RDP to take on a career in education. Naomi Fidek. Naomi plans on pursuing a career in physiotherapy. Merrick Florman. Larkin Gafour. Larkin will be attending the University of Alberta in the fall. Kieran Gallagher. Richard Gallardo. Hannah George. Amelia Gesselman. Carter Gold. Carter's favorite school memory was Wakefest. Caden Granda. Sophia Hansen. Sophia plans on studying psychology at the University of Victoria. Nicole Bernardo de Lima. Nicole is thankful for this incredible experience that she will never forget. Jill Hawkins. Dusath Huuasam. Dusath says, thank you to all those who have helped me throughout my time at LTCHS. Charlie Hewitt. Georgia Hicks. Georgia will be playing basketball at RDP in the fall while working towards a career in healthcare. Logan Hill. Kaylee Hodgson. Manon Urens. Manon would like to thank her parents for allowing her to have this wonderful experience in Canada. She would also like to thank her host family who has always been there for her. Owen House. Owen is glad he made it through these 12 years. He will be starting at Red Deer Polytechnic and only has about 12 more years until he might become a doctor. Cadence Hunt.
Allison Huynh. Malachi Johnson. Emmett Johnson. Sweet. Olivia Judd. Olivia will be going to the University of Lethbridge for kinesiology. Believe Kalanji. Keep going. Ava Kay. Ava will be attending the University of Victoria this fall to study psychology and linguistics. Her long-term goal is to become a speech-language pathologist. Nicholas Kelly. Nicholas thanks his parents for keeping him on track with his studies. Ian Kennedy. Ian would like to thank his parents who've been very supportive. His future plan is to take open studies to find his passion. Janessa Kenworthy. After graduation, Janessa plans to take a gap year to work and travel if she has the opportunity. Megan Kilpatrick. Megan plans to attend the University of Alberta to study engineering. She says, "Thank you, Thurber." Kai Kloss. Kai thanks his mom for being there for him and his brother through all the difficult times. Ryler Nelson. Ryler would like to give a huge thanks to Mr. Zielinski, Mr. Reynolds, Ms. Park, and everyone else who helped him get to where he is today. Lucy Kosh. Lucy's planning to do vet studies next year in Belgium. Madison Koina. Maddie's taking the next year to travel and explore future career paths. Maddie would also like to thank her mom, dad, and siblings for their endless love and support that they poured over her. Nazar Kurovsky. Okay, just wait. Phoenix Catcher. Abigail Lacasse. Sydney Landsman Chick. Kyle Larder. Nyla Lee. Nyla will be studying nursing at RDP next year. Donghoon Lee. Donghoon thanks all the teachers that put up with him for the last 3 years. Ting Hui Lin. Ting Hui will study pharmacy at the university when she goes back to Taiwan. Brady LaRue. Brady's future plan is to play junior hockey for the Red Deer Vipers while attending RDP for open studies. McKenna Leslie. Next year, McKenna will be attending RDP, taking her Bachelor of Education, as well as playing soccer for the Queens. Kieran Lorenz. Jordy Lumeka. Jordy plans to continue his academic and athletic goals at St. Francis Xavier University. Brock McDonald. Jet McDonald. Bekruz Majidov. Bekruz thanks all teachers who helped him along the way. Kira Ma. Jackson Makarenko. Nathan Maneri. Nathan is planning to attend the University of Alberta for a Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting. Sarah Mamon. Sarah says, thank you forever to my parents that made my dream of being an exchange student come true. You cannot be here today, but I will send you pictures of me smiling. Zaniel Marcotte. Zaniel thanks all his fans watching. He couldn't have done it without you. Ryan Gabriel Marinduke. Jada Marquardt. Next year, Jada will be attending RDP, where she'll be playing soccer and taking nursing. She would also like to thank her mom and dad. Emma McHaggerty. Dylan McNaney. Dylan would like to give his thanks to Mr. Zielinski for his exothermic teaching style and his periodic rap performances. Jude Miller. Jude thanks everyone at Thurber. Kira Milner. Kira will be going to RDP next year, taking a Bachelor of Education degree in hopes of one day becoming an elementary teacher. Flynn Mitchell. Flynn plans on going to the University of Calgary this fall, where he'll be starting his path in architecture. Maddox Mitchellmer. Aiden Moffat. Aiden's favorite school memories were diversity and X Games. Hazel Monteleotti. Hazel plans on leaving for Thailand to teach English to elementary school students and to travel the country. Taylor Monty. Alexis Morriside. Alexis would like to thank Ket Kleinlug and Mr. Good for creating a wonderful community where she's been able to become the person she is today. Aria Morin. Aria would like to thank Thurber for all the opportunities. She also loved doing hair in Mrs. Stan's classroom. Katie Morrell. Katie will be taking a gap year where she will attempt to pursue writing and improv, and then would like to get a combined education and drama degree. Kierden Morris. Alessia Majo. Alessia wants to thank everyone who welcomed her into this experience. She wants to say a big thank you to her family in Switzerland and her host family for always being there for her. Charlotte Murphy. Charlotte will be going to Mount Royal University to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Biology. Caitlin Murray. Caitlin plans to attend the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology to pursue a career in respiratory therapy. Elias Nail. Noah Nakaneshny. Next year, Noah will be taking a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Alberta and play baseball for the Edmonton Riverhawks. Jenna Nielsen. Jen is excited to take this next year off to work, travel, and pursue Jesus. She would like to thank her parents and loved ones for always supporting her. Sophia Olstad. Sophia is going to be starting a Bachelor's of Science in Environmental Science at Mount Royal University in Calgary next year. Izzy Uthorn. Izzy thanks her family for being here for her for now and forever. Althea Paring. Althea would like to say thanks to her parents, little sister, dearest friends back in her home country, friends she made along the way, and the amazing teachers who've never stopped supporting her. Gabby Patterson. Gabrielle plans to attend Prairie College to study paramedics and ministry. Haven Pendle. Haven's favorite souvenirs from this past year were making memories at volleyball provincials, going to France on an exchange, and meeting people who inspired her to live life to the fullest. Hannah Penner. Hannah says thank you to her grandma who taught her that life is meant to be explored. McKinley Peninga. McKinley will be attending the University of Alberta and taking a Bachelor's of Kinesiology and playing for the Pandas basketball team. She would like to thank all who have helped her to get where she is today. Aiden Ponte. Damon Posty. Amira Penelolam. Amira would like to thank her friends who played a significant role in her high school experience. Jordana Povanovich. Giovanna will be going to Ambrose University to continue her basketball career and study kinesiology. Silas Price. Silas plans to attend Red Deer Polytechnique to become a sports psychologist. Sarah Rivio. Sarah would like to thank her sister for always being there to encourage her, support her, and push her to achieve her goals. Sean Rivio. Sean would like to thank all his teachers, friends, parents, and siblings who have influenced him along his journey and who continue to make such a huge impact in his life. Anna Rentz. Anna owes her deepest gratitude to the guiding star of her life, her mother. Brianna Ravega. Shea Roberge. Shea plans to attend RDP to pursue a Bachelor of Science. She says, thank you, Thurber. Maya Robinson. Maya would like to thank her parents for all their love and support. She could not have done this without them. Troy Robinson. Troy would like to thank his teachers and football coaches for always pushing him to succeed, but most of all his parents and family for ensuring that he got to this point in his life. Devin Rolfe Airy. Devin says, "Mom, thank you for everything. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you."
Nina Roy. Burton Rutledge. Burton would like to thank his friends for making the school year fun and also thanks his mom for helping him get through school. Kome Sato. Kome is going back to Japan and planning to go to the university in Tokyo. McKenna Shabert. Colin Schmidt. Elise Schultz. Elise is moving to Ireland to attend the Royal College of Surgeons to pursue the pharmacy program. Gage Seabrick. Gage wants to go to school to get a degree. Sophia Seeley. Sophia plans on attending Red Deer Polytechnic in the fall. Annabelle Segundo Perez. Annabelle plans to take a year off to work and spend more time with loved ones. Later, she hopes to pursue a career as a financial advisor. Fatih Sise. Jatu Sise. In the fall, Jatu will be going to Red Deer Polytechnic where she will be studying occupational therapy and playing on the Queen's soccer team with a soccer scholarship. After 4 years, she plans to transfer to Calgary. Sahajbir Singh. Jacob Skiba. Jacob wants to thank Cohen Weens and Landon Reimer. Griffin Sluka. Griffin plans to attend post-secondary education pursuing a degree in the medical field. Chase Smith. Chase plans to continue his studies somewhere new and have fun. Kira Smith. Kira would like to thank everyone who has supported her throughout the years, especially her mom. She says, "Thank you for always being there for me with words of advice and support." Zechariah Sovka. Sarwan Sumro. Dylan Spackman. Dylan would like to thank his parents for always being there for support and encouragement. Noah Stack. Hazel Stapley. Hazel is planning to attend the University of Ottawa in the fall. Mackenzie Sullivan. Mackenzie is headed to University of Calgary to complete a bachelor's degree in psychology. Daxon Tanner. Daxon will be serving a 2-year mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. After he returns, he will be playing football on scholarship for the University of Alberta Golden Bears while pursuing his degree. Mattia Tavoni. Mattia thanks his parents who allowed him to experience all of this as an exchange student. Joshua Tennant. Joshua wants to thank his parents for driving him to all his early morning band practices and staying late after school while he worked. Jaina Tulian. Jaina plans to attend and play volleyball at Ambrose University in the fall. Evelyn Thurmeyer. Evelyn would like to say thank you to everyone who helped her to this point, teachers, parents, friends, and her brother, Grayson. Lauren Tritter. Lauren plans to pursue her art and continue writing her graphic novel, Abnormally Normal. James Taves. In high school, James checked off this bucket list item of taking a helicopter ride over Banff. It's a shame he doesn't remember it. Keely Tuck. Keely will be attending Queen's University for Biochemistry and Life Sciences. Kennedy Van Aragon. Kennedy is going to Red Deer Polytechnic for post-secondary and will be playing on the Queen's soccer team. She would like to thank her coaches, John Leslie, John Beasley, and Kristen Leslie for their unending support. Emily Vega. Zachary Versluis. Zachary will be attending SAIT in the fall. Ava Viss. Ava plans to attend the University of Alberta in the fall to complete a major in psychology and a minor in film studies. Nadja Vojinovic. Nadja will be pursuing a career in psychology after high school, and she would love to thank her parents for being by her side every step of the way. She will forever be grateful for them. Ryder Walker. Avienda Workington. Brooklyn Webb. Eric Wetstein. Eric says thank you to everyone that laughs at his jokes in class. He plans on attending NATE in the fall with their forest technology program. He will pursue a career in forestry or wildfire. Taylor Wyke. Maria Wheaton. Maria plans on attending RDP to study education. Cohen Weems. McKenna Weens. McKenna will be attending the University of Lethbridge in the fall and will be taking kinesiology and business management. Brooke Williamson. Brooke will be going to the University of Alberta in the fall to pursue a BA in psychology. Elijah Wilson. Eli is going into engineering this fall at St. Peter's College, a campus of the University of Saskatchewan. Rhea Wong. Rhea would like to thank the wonderful staff and friends that have supported her throughout her high school journey. Emerson Ziegler. Emerson plans on seeing the world after high school. She would like to thank her friends and family for always showing her great support.
I just have a few housekeeping items before we finish. I just want to say, first of all, a few thank yous. First of all, a big thank you to our awesome MCs, Bria and Efi. I also want to say a big thank you to Trent Ricks and the entire staff at Red Deer Polytechnic for all the work they've done for us today and creating a great event. I want to thank our grade 12 learning support team, Vice Principal Dr. Jamie Rolasek, Counselor Jackie Cure, and Learning Assistance Teacher Pat McPherson for all they've done not only this year but during the last 4 years to support our grads on their path to graduation today. And my last thank you, I just want to say a big thank you to Madame Andréane Tremblay, our grad advisor. She's put in hours of work working with our grad exec this year to make today and all of the grad events happen. So thank you, Madame Tremblay. And just before I introduce our graduating class so they can toss their caps, I do have some housekeeping information. If you're planning on attending tonight, the Grand Lodge will start promptly at 6 and there are no assigned seats. So doors for the gym will be open at 4:30 and the parents' social will start at 5. Finally, for a smooth ending to the ceremony, I'd just like to ask all our guests to stay in their seats until all the grads and the teachers have left. All right, with that, I'd like to ask our graduates to stand up. And I would like to officially introduce the École Lindsay Thurber Comprehensive High School graduating class of 2024.